Barentsburg welcomes you was written in white letters in Russian on the pier. From moment visitors step off boat, there is little doubt as to who is in charge. At least symbolically. This small town of a few hundred people in middle Arctic Ocean. Russian flags wave from buildings. Local pub Red Bear charges punters in rubles. Facing across the fjord a bust of Lenin, behind which is a monument that reads Our goal communism. The mining town may have been in possession of the Soviet Union since 1932. But it is located in decidedly Norwegian Svalbard Arctic archipelago. According to a treaty drawn up in 1920, the Norwegian government has complete and absolute sovereignty of Svalbard in exchange for equal residence rights for citizens of countries that signed the treaty, including Russia. A monument to Lenin with the words Our goal is communism written Russian. In the Russian-owned mining town of Barentsburg, Norway's Svalbard archipelago. Until recently, mostly Russian and Ukrainian residents of Barentsburg had extremely warm relations with their predominantly Norwegian Arctic neighbors along the coast in settlement of Longyearbyen. Regular cultural exchanges took place, such as visits to symphony orchestras and children's choirs, chess competitions and sports competitions. But since Russia invaded Ukraine, two communities have found themselves on the edge of West's last remaining point of interaction with Russia, and the mood turned absolutely icy. On May 9, day marked in Russia to commemorate the Soviet victory over Nazi Germany, Russian Consul General Andrei Chemerilo led a parade of dozens of vehicles and helicopter carrying Russian flags. At another parade in abandoned Soviet coal mining settlement of Pyramiden, a bulldozer was photographed flying the separatist flag of Donetsk People's Republic. A few months later, in July, Russian authorities held a Navy Day parade with a small flotilla of boats in Norwegian waters. To Russia's critics, this resembles propaganda showing Russian dominance in the high Arctic, a military posture on a strategically important landmass belonging to one of NATO's founding members. Russian officials deny this, saying such events are traditional. But Terje Aunevik, group leader of Norway's Liberal Party in the local council, says Russia has dramatically increased nationalist activities. May 9 was an annual friendly meeting of people in Barentsburg with gifts, speeches and music. But now, he says, it's a weird thing with flags and helicopters. A mural of a typical Soviet polar explorer adorns the facade of a former smokehouse. It has a poem by Russian writer Robert Rozhdestvensky about North Pole from now on. On the verge of every spring, wherever you go, you will be amazed by polar regions and have snowy dreams. Mario Heller Panos Pictures. The official tourist board Visit Svalbard no longer encourages travel to any of the Russian settlements, and most Norwegian tourism operators have stopped going there.